Oh my god, my chair is creaking. Alright, I'm getting comfortable. Shut the fuck up. Alright, so I just finished the cap run and my video on it. So now I'm gonna go over my build really quickly. And really funny thing, I wanted to go over one more thing quickly. Um, Fuck all those YouTubers. By the way, there's a reason why all those big YouTubers haven't posted a fucking disruption video at all. It's because they're bad at the game and their brains are small. Okay, and I'm not gonna stop saying that because fuck them. Yeah, that's about it. I kind of just want to feel like I'm better than them, to be honest, because they don't make good videos in my opinion. Their videos are very shallow, a lot for the most part. They're not very like the actual quality of the videos are fine. I'm not saying they make shitty videos. I'm just saying like what they say in their videos. Anybody, if you have a brain and you play this game a decent amount, none of the shit they tell you in those videos is like, worth watching. That's what I feel, right? Which is why I took it out of my I forced myself to do this disruption level cap that I did not want to do at all because I hate this game and I despise it. I think it sucks. But just because I want to prove that I'm not fucking stupid and I have a reason for what I say and I'm not a fucking piece of shit asshole doesn't know what he's talking about. I did the cap because I've seen only two other people on fucking YouTube, Arthas and Death Metal Alchemist. That guy. Those are the only two fucking people who have posted disruption level cap videos so far. It is the date is April 6th. Okay, it's technically the 7th because it passed 12 at night, but like it's April 6th, right? That's the date, and it's been out for over a week now. And there's two fucking YouTube videos. I looked stuff up. There is nothing about this shit anywhere. You can't like. I was looking. I was expecting people to actually have done this, right? It only took me two attempts. Okay, two attempts of one was no, three attempts. Sorry, three attempts. It took me. I tried three different loadouts, and the third loadout worked. Okay, that's literally that was it. Three attempts to figure out how to play this mode and get the level cap, and I had no issues at all in the third attempt. I breezed through it, right? That's literally it. It's not that hard. It really isn't. It's just a big fucking health bar. That's it. If you don't know why the necromecs are so tanky and hard to kill, it's a dumb fucking thing in the game called damage attenuation. What that means is when you shoot them over and over and over again, basically, you just do less and less and less damage, which is why you see your numbers, your damage numbers at the start are really high, and they tank down to literally nothing. That's why it does that, right? That's what that is. So what that means is you want to shoot the Demless as many times as possible until they die, because it's how it's going to work. It's the only way you're going to be able to do it, right? The Necromechs are also weak to blast damage, okay? They are also weak to radiation, but they take even more damage from blast. So I used blast damage because I think it was better. I had more, I used the radiation first on my first two builds. On my first runs, it was a Felarg and a Fenmore. Those were the first two guns I did. I did use Zyron's Whisper. It didn't work out, right? The Fenmore did pretty good, but the problem I have with the Fenmore was getting headshots to build a card, and I found it really annoying because some of the enemies are really annoying to get headshots on, which is why I didn't use it. Felargs had ammo issues, which is why I didn't end up using it. So those are why I didn't use those weapons, and I did try those two weapons. This is the weapon that ended up working for me. This is my Torrid build. Yes, I have a really good Riven, and you might not be able to do this because I have a really good Riven. I don't know. Try it. I have no idea. Right? The change I would probably end up making in this build, I would probably end up running Primary Frostbite because I use a Historish Prime on the Ice Quill in order to get shit tons of ice procs to basically just slow the fuck out of the Necromech, right? Quick bugs I want to go over that are in the mode that are annoying. When the Necromech jumps in the air, not normally when he jumps, but he does his speed like boost and jumps, his hitbox gets all fucked up and destroyed. You have to shoot him. You can't shoot the back part. You have to shoot like in the lower body in order for the hit to get detected. I think what happens, the hitbox stays the same, but the Necromech model goes in the air. That's probably what happens, right? But you have to hit him in the lower leg on the model in the game in order to hit him. I'm not sure if you shoot him somewhere else it works. I haven't even tried that. Try it yourself, see if it works. I don't know, right? So, going over the Loki build really quick. First, we'll go over shards quickly. Also, by the way, I didn't even run the right arcane. Okay, you can do this. Health regen. I always run health regen on my Loki because I use combat discipline sometimes, so I just have this slotted. But this plus rejuvenation makes the health drain. If you don't know, the health drain on this mission is actually fucking pretty rough. they made it pretty hard. You actually need Magus Elevate. That's another thing you should run is Magus Elevate. The arcane. You need this healing. Rejuvenation and this healing shard stall and give you a lot more time to DPS and everything. But you're still going to need to swap the operator every once in a while. You can Magus lock down the Necromech and also prime him. Well, not prime him, sorry. Heal yourself and then prime him. All that stuff. All that bullshit, right? This health regen helps out a lot for that, right? Corrosive Charge are for trash fodder. That's it. I just stay on my Loki build. I don't switch them off. I like to keep them. And 2 cast speed shards because it makes casting invis and everything. All the casting feels really nice with 2 cast speed, right? That's it. Loki build. This is the Loki build. I run Zana's on the 4, so I can use this. It saves me slots. So, yeah, this mod, great. Fuck range. Don't need any range. 25 meters on this is completely fine to get iframes out of it. It works just fine. Invis because it's invis, and that's whatever. So, yeah. Rolling guard, prime continuity, blah, blah, blah. All the normal bullshit. If you don't have any of this stuff, I have no idea what to tell you. Make it work. Figure it out. I don't know what to run instead. I don't know what you really would take off this build. I do use rejuvenation because I have polarity issues and I don't feel like fixing it. I don't feel like making aura forma, so whatever. Fast deflection is nice for when enemies occasionally do end up shooting you when you're in this. This does help out. It's super useful. Energize because energy nexus also helps out when there's no orbs, so you have the constant regen. Super helpful for that. Obviously, I would run an actual arcane that would help your fucking weapon of choice here, right? Instead of me being stupid and forgetting to swap it off, right? So, Taured build. The first thing to go over, my Taured ribbon. This is my Taured ribbon. Yes, I know, it's a good ribbon. I have much higher stats with it. These are the stats without the ribbon. You can see the difference is very big, right? There is a very big difference, right? But I don't know what to tell you. Figure it out. I don't know. The reason why I use the Taured and why I use this weapon, I had ammo issues with the Felarks, and then I had headshot issues with the Fenmore. So I thought, what's a good way to bypass both of those? Fenmore shoots quick, damage attenuation isn't really a problem with it. Infinite ammo, essentially, because you hit body shots, doesn't matter, always fills the carny meter. So I figured Taured would be a good pick, and it was. It worked just fine. It was perfect for it. It worked great. Blast damage is good against machinery. Necromechs are machinery. Yeah, that's why I use it. It's like a plus 75% damage multiplier, I'm pretty sure. So really helpful. There is quite a lot of machinery enemies in the level cap when you're in the disruption mission. So blast damage actually isn't as bad as it sounds. The corrosive is also really nice. These two are fine as long as you use viral on the flesh enemies every once in a while. Once you start getting up to the higher levels, you'll kill the enemies just fine. You'll have no issues. Serration for the sprint speed, well, the Amalgam Serration. You should run, if you can fit the 90s, put the 90s on, okay? The reason why I'm only using the 60s is because of polarity issues, right? Crit delay, Gallop Chamber, Aptitude, and Voltage, right? That's to make blast corrosive, and Aptitude, obviously, for more base damage. Deadhead is just for the straight up base damage, obviously, on the headshots. You can get headshots on lots of these enemies. Even though they don't look like some of them can get headshots, you can get headshots. Headshots are not a problem. You can get plenty of headshots, right? But if I were to remake this, I might try using Frostbite because I do use the Historic Prime as my primer, okay? The reason why I don't use the Titus is because I already have Corrosive on my Taured, right? So yes, another really good weapon you could use is the Titus, okay? I'm talking quickly because there's a lot of shit I want to talk about and I want to do it really quickly. So this is what I use on my primer. It is Viral Electric, and I use the Ice Cold to get cold procs. I use Encumber, and all this stuff, blah, 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 blah. Yep, that's what it is. This is the build. Titus is also a really good option if you don't want to make a build like this. Titus works good too. So there's another option. Melee, for me personally, it's kind of whatever. You could use it as a trash fire killing weapon. I use it as an acolyte killing weapon. I like the Pathesis. It's like a comfort melee. I like to run in level cap. I enjoy it. That's what I use, right? Unairu, I use Unairu because I always use Unairu. If you want to use Madurai, you can use Madurai. But me personally, I just really enjoy running Unairu. I like it. It's just comfortable. I always use it. That's what I'm used to using. Yeah, it works. Also, another thing, reverse return, iframes. If you kill yourself an operator. Underrated. People don't know about that. And by the pet I use Worm Prime. I always use Worm Prime. This is the build I run. This is actually probably the wrong build, but it really doesn't matter. It works anyway. This worked fine. This is for shield gaining with catalyzing shields. This is no catalyzing shields. Well, this worked just fine too, so it doesn't really matter. Volcax is obviously just crit stick for the mod, and then vigilante set, right? I forgot to go over actually what was on the build. Regen, instinct, guardian, negate, restorative bond, reinforced bond, Sith fiber for this, and then vacuum, accelerate. Goddamn, accelerate deflection. This gives you the fire rate that you really need because you really need fire rate, and yeah, exactly. I couldn't fit the crit mod on, but you know it doesn't really matter. So yeah, that's the build. All you other Warframe YouTubers suck absolute fat cock. There's a reason why none of you have uploaded disruption videos on this game mode. It's because you're stupid and small brain and you don't know how to play the game and you just get information from other people who tell you stuff. Even though this is your job. If playing this game is your job, I feel like you should know, right? All the little bullshit, you should know that stuff, right? I'm just saying, right? I'm pretty sure some of these guys, it's their job. It's like, if this game is your job, you should know the majority of the stuff, right? I'm just saying, just putting that out there, But yeah, that was the level cap. I did it very easily. It's not hard. If put the build, not build, the gameplay in the description. It's about an hour. I kind of just rambled the whole time about fucking nothing. But I got the level cap. It was literally not hard at all. You'll see some kind of tight moments, but like it's not hard because I'm playing Loki, and Loki is amazing. So yeah, that is the build video, pretty much. One other thing I want to go over: when you shoot the back spot of Necromex, it seems like they guarantee crits, right? Because I have on my Tord, right? I have 230 crit chance, right? I was getting yellow crits, right? That's not supposed to happen. So what happens is when you shoot the back weak spot, it guarantees crits. I don't know if you want to mess around with that and figure out maybe a way to get even more damage out of this weapon, or out of whatever your killing weapon is. Maybe you try that. I don't know. Try and mess around with it. I'm not playing this game anymore because I fucking hate it. Other damage options you could do is radiation. You could try that. I've tried radiation. It works pretty well, but I didn't get the level cap until I used blast damage. So maybe blast damage is better for Necromex. Radiation is better overall for killing trash fodder, plus Necromex, because it is also good against Necromex, but not as good as blast damage, from what I looked at. Right, so that should be everything for the most part I wanted to talk about. I'm pretty sure. Mission, not hard, just boring, not fun. I don't recommend it, to be honest. It's not a good time at all. It's not fun. It sucks. I hated every second of it. So yeah, that's the video. I'm tired. It's like 1:30 in the morning, okay? So I'm tired. I had work too, so. Alright, so that's the build video, explaining a little bit of why I use things. Oh wait, no, I didn't explain everything. Fucking genius over here. Forgot to explain why I use the status effects I use. So, Necromex cannot be armor stripped, right? This is a quick thing. You cannot full strip a Necromex. There's another reason why they're so tanky. You can use Corrosive. Corrosive can lower their armor by 50%, which is why using Corrosive is a massive deal. Lowering that armor by 50% gives you so much more damage, right? And then Viral gives more damage, obviously. It multiplies the health damage. And the cold procs allow you to slow the Necromex down to basically nothing and allow you to just kind of shoot them over and over and over again and actually get good damage on them, right? Because a big problem with them is they just have... I'm stuttering like crazy. Shut up. The Ice Quill, when you use when you get the cold proc on them, it slows them down by so much. It just allows you to just have so much more time to kill them. I was consistently getting... like stopping the Necromex from even getting anywhere close to getting to the condom. It's like they don't even get anywhere close to it with the cold proc. Like, it makes it so much easier. So that's why I really enjoy running the cold proc for this. So yeah, that's the last thing I want to talk about. That's the video. Yeah, don't try this. It fucking sucks. It's not fun. Yeah, there you go. That's the video. Mwah. Bye.